So I created my small business in the spring of 2018 with the creation of a little enamel pin inspired by one of my favorite video games at the time, and it suddenly spiraled into an art career endeavor that I honestly never thought would be possible. I've always been in love with the cozy, aesthetic artist vlogs that inspired me to create and share my passions with the world, but my life always felt really dull and boring in comparison. I didn't go to tons of cute cafes every other week, live in an adorable little apartment of my own in one of my dream cities, have a warehouse full of my goods and merchandise, or have the confidence to vlog in public spaces like I'd always seen on YouTube. My days are typically filled with me alone in my room that doubles as an art studio and small warehouse. I say warehouse with very heavy air quotes. Creating art on my Wacom tablet and talking to manufacturers, feeding my dog, eating, and playing video games when my hands are too tired to pick up a pen for the rest of the day. But I realized that the tiny snapshot of what my ideal life looked like in other artists' vlogs were just that. A snapshot into the life of people with many different shades, hues, and pigments that make up a person's life. Social media always tends to show us the beautiful or the exciting aspects of a person's life, and we shy away from the plain, the ugly, or even the painful sides. And you know what? That's okay. I think it's important to recognize that duality, that life can be both an exciting roller coaster of vibrancy while simultaneously being a dull, gray, and monotonous cycle at times. I love to see artists highlight their most exciting weeks and endeavors because it motivates me to continue pursuing my passion so that I can also have more of those moments that breathe life into my daily routines. But I think there's also a beauty in simplicity and the realism that comes with the everyday, quote-unquote, mundane days that fill up our lives. I saw a YouTube video about a year ago by a YouTuber called Darling Desi who discussed the concept of romanticizing your life in her lovely style of videography. So I decided shortly after watching that video that I honestly wanted to live my life just like that. Running my small business, being a full-time artist trying to make it in a sea of other extremely skillful creatives, all while taking care of my pup and managing family and friendships, might seem like a routine enough to make you stir crazy. And it certainly does make me stir crazy at times. But I decided to get more serious about YouTube and my upload schedules to show myself that it's okay to not have a super polished lifestyle and that there's beauty and excitement in the days I create for myself as well. I decided that I want to romanticize these days in my life and record them as memories to look back on years later. I want to share what makes me happy, what inspires me, what ignites my passion. I want to share my art and thoughts with the world, and maybe these little things that I create will resonate with some of you as well. So to make a long story short, I know I'm rambling very much, but I adore seeing the exciting and romantic lives of the content creators that I watch through my computer screen, and although I tend to find myself longing for that same kind of spark in my own life, there's so much beauty in the simple things and the quiet moments that fill up my everyday as well. Every creator has off days, every small business owner has a drop in sales or manufacturing troubles, or honestly, the list goes on with that one. Every artist struggles with a drawing or a painting, and every creative fails in some way, at some point. I'd love for my channel to serve as a reminder to not only myself, but to those of you watching this that it's okay to take life one step at a time. I was so excited to get this new camera. My ancient Canon Rebel T3i started having some like really bad video quality problems, and it just wouldn't function the way that I wanted it to anymore. So I decided to save my Canon for like B-side shots and get an upgrade. I've been playing around with the Sony ZV-E10, and honestly, oh my god, it's a magic little camera. Like, I am in love with this thing. And I mean, come on, that white camera body is literally gorgeous. Like, it is so stunning. I love it so much. So I made this really adorable Halloween sticker sheet design, and I'm a little bit frustrated because my manufacturer had major delays and there were a lot of problems trying to get these cut out. So the shipping is being very delayed, and it's already the middle of October, and this is supposed to be like a Halloween autumn shop update, so ugh. I feel so crazy excited because I just got this Yoshitaka Amano original art print of his Vogue Italia illustration that I had absolutely fallen in love with the first time I saw it a long time ago. So as you can see here, these are hand numbered, and I got lucky number 77. I wasn't sure where I wanted to hang it up at first, but I did some rearranging on my art studio wall section, and I decided to place it here since I wanted to be able to see it anytime I was creating. I'll do a proper like room/studio tour in the near future, but I also did a bit of reorganizing behind my computer desk, so here's that too. I also got a ton of fall and Halloween decorating done in my living room, and I am so happy with how it turned out. We got these gorgeous antique pieces from an antique mall here in Vegas, and I feel like they just match the vibe perfectly because they have like a slight spooky element to them. honestly was not expecting this at all. I am so happy that we ended up surpassing the Kickstarter goal and getting it fully funded. Like, that is just mind-blowing. Here's Momo doing a little dance in celebration. Thank you so much for funding my son, Momo the Calico Cat. He is very happy and very thankful. And there's gonna be tons of these little guys running around. And these will be available on my shop again once I ship out all of the Kickstarter pledges. So I'll be sure to update you guys when you can get your hands on one. Until next time, my friend.